Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon. I'm Arglefump, and I've got Miri with me.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sad.
You're sad? Why are you sad?
Because I missed my favorite game because I was at the mall.
Well, I asked if you wanted to stay here and play games with me, and then you're like, no, I'm going to the mall.
But I wanted to go to the mall.
Yeah, it's so hard when you have to choose between going to the mall and playing video games. So, this is game number...
But I was going to the mall with Mom.
Oh, I see. You'd rather hang out with Mom than hang out with me, so that's why you picked going to the mall. That's nice, that's nice. So we're playing Nancy Drew, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor, game number 11 in the series, I believe. It's the one where she goes to England.
Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. It's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Pendleton, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Let's see if I can turn up the volume a bit. So, is 50% a good volume? Does that volume sound good to everybody? Of course, now all we can hear are the frogs. Ribbit. Ribbit. Frogs do not go... I'm not even kind of a frog.
Who's there? Hello? There's something out there. Where, child? Over there. I mean, something was out there. Come in.
You almost got attacked by a monster. I don't care.
I'm not.
I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew? Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too. Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night. Especially you Americans. Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door. I'd like to see Linda, if I could. I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory. All right, thank you.
Alright, so this is Mrs. Drake. She's kind of the angry old woman who's in charge of Blackmoor Manor.
Okay, let's... What happened? Why do we have...
Okay, so this is a puzzle for later on. I know one of the puzzles we can solve, like, right
Something
here.
fits in here, but what?
We're going to try to solve these puzzles as quickly as possible here. But this is Nancy's briefcase. Look at all of her mom jeans.
Ew.
Well, Nancy doesn't have a mom, so she has to wear all the mom jeans in the house, apparently. So this is a puzzle.
I wonder if she lended them from Mallory Pike.
From the Babysitter's Club.
Yeah.
You know, that's a very good question. Did she get them? Actually, let's not solve this puzzle now, because we get a cool song if we don't do that puzzle now.
Oh, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
No.
Come back later, please.
No, I'm here now.
We're in lessons right now.
I need the key. I need the key.
I need the key. I need the key.
I can solve this puzzle.
Wait, what the
yeah, when you walk on the stairs, they make silly noises.
I don't like this.
And so the goal of the puzzle is to make those silly noises like this. So it's B-A-C... no, it's Bad Cad E. Yep. So that's the key.
We're not sinking into a room now.
I'm totally gonna break into a room now. Let's just start out by breaking into the room. We don't need to meet characters, right? We're gonna break into this character's room.
The key fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
So, in order to get the
Let's
grease,
go to our room.
we need to get some butter, right? So we're going to
Oh.
order food.
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hello.
Hi, this is Nancy
Hey, that's
Drew.
an actual place,
Right,
boys.
right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? Coo, you must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Vexin posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked. Hello?
You don't want to eat a
Could you
dog?
repeat that?
Sure.
I don't think we have an actual dog's eye.
Perky and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
So he's using Cockney rhyming
Fingers
slang.
and mash.
Fingers and mash. The one that we know is we know what it is.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio.
Yeah,
Uncle Fred and
so-
Johnny Rudder.
Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder mean bread and butter.
Okay.
All right then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it may take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
So in order to make food appear, we just need to like go to the library and leave. And I think we're gonna have more scenes with characters if we do this, because we're at the start of the game.
Stay in Italy as long as you want, then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Baked potato! So that's Linda, the one who's like hiding in her room and won't see anybody. Sounds like she's just gotten into a fight with her husband, because he's in Italy.
Well, that's his fault, not mine.
Yeah, it's his fault he's in Italy. It's not my fault he's in Italy. So, we go to the library,
Oh,
and
wait, go back, go back.
you wanted to meet Nigel?
No, go back. Wait, look, it's a Gryffindor hanging.
Oh yeah, because we're in England, so Nancy Drew's a Gryffindor.
No, Nancy Drew's a Ravenclaw.
She's a Ravenclaw.
I don't like.
She's definitely 100% Slytherin.
No, Ravenclaw. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Ravendor?
That must be the food I ordered. Bangers and mash, huh? Looks like sausages to me.
Just eat it.
This smells delicious. And Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder are just plain old bread and butter.
We got one Ravenclaw, I mean two Ravenclaws and one
That was
Gryffindor.
really good.
So we got some butter.
Ew, we have butter in our purse. Why are people? What's Raven?
I don't know. So that goes in here, and we're gonna solve this puzzle right off the bat, I guess.
This'll loosen things up in there.
Woo! Hufflepuff. Who picked Hufflepuff for Nancy Drew?
Ew!
Nancy's no Hufflepuff.
I don't like Hufflepuff.
Ouch. Poor Hufflepuff. It's okay, nobody likes them, they've got to be used to it.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is, we're supposed to go inside this room and see the tapestry, which tells us what the solution to this puzzle is, but that's work. So I'm just going to get the solution in right now.
I feel like the Hufflepuff are like yelling at us,
Yeah.
but I'm not looking at them.
Okay, so first I try to get these two ones at the bottom first. And then, let's see, I need to get the sun down there. So let's just move everything around until I've got the sun out of the way. So the sun and then the Joker, yeah.
Joker, 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 Joker.
I don't think it's the Joker from Batman, though.
Dang it. And then the little symbol.
Yeah, we need to get this here. This, and then the knight. Now we need to get this hand, though. We need to get the hand, and then the angel, and then this. So in order for that to work, we're going to have to move some things out of the way. So let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to move the Joker out of the way. So what did I say? It was the hand right after the knight.
Yeah.
So now it's going to look like
And
hand,
angel.
angel, and then this thing has to go somewhere. And then it's going to be a Joker here. This thing needs to go there. So we need to swap this one and Joker.
Oh, great.
That's not too tough. I move Joker here, and then I just move Joker out of the way. Cool.
That goes up in
So we solved the puzzle, and we got
Hey, we got a scar.
this is not like a Harry Potter star just because it's a British game. This is Jupiter's lightning bolt.
Actually, it's the scar. Actually, it's flash symbol.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
This is not a good time.
She doesn't want to hang out with me,
I
okay?
don't like her.
But let's talk to Linda anyway.
I don't like anyone.
Why are you so hateful on everyone in this game? Oh my goodness. Well, let's see Mrs. Drake then. Let's bother her. Ooh, want to see Nancy get eaten by a flower?
Yeah!
Carnivorous plant. Cool.
This plant that eats things and people.
That's probably not a good idea.
And Nancy's just gonna dive headfirst into it.
Yay!
And then the plant just settles down to eat Nancy. The end.
That's funny.
Okay, so here's Mrs. Drake.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like your televisions and loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge of this household.
Well, I
And if there's
don't
one
want
thing
you
I
kids
cannot
listening
stand,
to your
it's
loud
noise.
television.
Hugh's
She
daughter
sounds like
Jane
a
is
volleyball.
staying with us and would
Oh.
very much like to meet you.
Is everything
But
gonna be
please try
Harry
not to
Potter
disturb
with you
her.
now?
She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Okay, well then who's the 12-year-old girl who's taking lessons and shouldn't be disturbed?
Hermione.
Oh, okay.
What is Jane studying?
What every British schoolgirl needs to know. All of her schooling in the States has left her with, shall we say, a cultural deficit. She's in capable hands now.
Is she privately tutored?
Yes, she is. Just as all Penvillans before her. Ethel Bossany comes from a long line of tutors that have taught many generations of Penvillans. Now, please, I really do not have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours. 2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us. There should be a programmed number for them on the phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
I want to talk about the rhyming slang.
I spoke with Mr. Tucker at the Boar's Head pub, but frankly, I'm not at all sure what he said.
Yes, his language is quite colorful, isn't it? He's Cockney, you see. My brother Alan and I loved to make up Cockney rhymes when we were young. We'd drive our governess quite batty. Haven't got a pot of glue, haven't got a pot of glue. Huh? How we teased her.
Pot of glue?
A clue, dear. Haven't got a clue. Rhymes with glue, you see.
This place must have quite a history. Where can I learn more?
Go see Nigel in the library. He's going to write a book about our family
Nigel.
history.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance any histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Goodbye.
The pleasure is all mine, child.
Yes, do not make the house dirty with your mud.
Who's hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
Not to you, to somebody else. The plants.
Looks like John Penbelin may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
So let me see. I think one of the things we have to do is see that the upstairs corridor is locked.
You, pretty spider plant.
Aren't you a pretty spider plant?
Spider.
Yeah.
Seriously?
It's a spider plant. Spider plant. Spider plant.
I need the key.
What in the world is that noise?
Oh, it's just a ghost. There's nothing here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a ghost that's just going to destroy us all. Do you want to talk to... Do you want to meet Linda, or do you want me to do, like, the 13 ghost hunt? Let's do 13 ghost hunt, then.
What's that?
It's a puzzle for later on in the game that we can do right now, if we know. So, I think we go to midnight. Nancy just wakes up at midnight, and then she goes to the library. Oh, and we can get Mrs. Drake really mad at us if we wake her up at midnight. Nancy gets kicked out of the house. She just screams because Nancy was knocking on her door.
I wonder who Alan is.
Okay, so the password was Pergamentum.
Welcome, my adventurous friend. Don't tell my sister, but there are ghosts in Blackmoor Manor. 13
His sister
of
is
them to be
Mrs.
exact.
Drake.
The problem is they're very shy, so they only come out when it's very late at night, usually just after midnight. And even then, they only show up in quiet places, like the Great Hall, and the hallways and the conservatory. What's worse, they'll only come out for a very short period of time. But if you can find and touch all 13 ghosts in the time you're allotted, come back here and they'll give you a prize, one which I guarantee you'll enjoy. So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt?
I am.
Remember, you mustn't waste any time. Our little chums won't stay visible for long. So, on your mark, get set, go!
How many did you get?
However long that clock is, but, you know, I don't want to waste time.
Got one.
Let's see, that was just one, though, right? 2. Well, Nancy tells when we've got, like, 3 more to go.
3 down, 10 to go.
Oh, hey,
10 to go.
that's lots to go.
10 to go.
Ah, here's another one.
Again.
I think I might have missed one over here, though.
You did. Turn around. No. Keep going forward. Then turn around.
Keep going forward and now turn around.
Yep, there's one.
That one? Okay, yeah. Good eye. Ooh, and I see another one there on the right.
That's another one.
Well, these are both... They're both ghosts to get. Okay, so I think there's one, like, hidden here, too. The Gargoyle? No? I don't know how long we have for this challenge. Ah, there we go. Found you.
You missed like
There are, like, 2 here in the conservatory.
one.
There's 2. I think there's one on the way back up. There we go. I haven't been keeping track of how many we have. Okay, so there's like none hidden here in those people. So these are all famous Penbelins who lived in this house at one time or another.
That was someone. Did it.
10 down, 3 to go.
3 to go. Oh man, we're gonna be killed. 1.
You can get
So
killed
there's
by
2 more. I think we've got it. And then the final one is at the top of the stairs.
Here, ghost number 13.
Woo! Oh no, there's no time limit in going back to the library.
She's probably sleeping.
Okay.
Don't wake
She's
her up.
probably sleeping.
Okay, yeah. Let's get our reward for doing the ghost hunt, and then we'll wake up Mrs. Drake.
No, we are not waking up Mrs. Drake.
Congratulations!
The live
you're
stream
one of the
people said,
few
yes,
people
we
who have
want to
seen
see it.
the
I
13
don't want to
ghosts
see it.
of Blackmoor Manor. As a reward, I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
Yeah, the musical stairs don't wake anybody up. So if you're facing the dragon, you can pull on the vase,
But a word to the wise, if you're
and you
wearing
can
a
slide
hat,
down
ultimate
a slide. So that's a hidden slide. That's basically what that puzzle is. It teaches us about a hidden slide. Well, that's the door that I tried to open, which was locked. At this end, we need to get the key from Jane, the girl.
I need the key. This
No,
must be
do we need a
Mrs.
second
Drake's
chance?
room.
Yeah. Knock on the door. Mrs. Drake.
Mrs. Drake, is that you? Hello, Mrs. Drake, are you in there? Mrs. Drake.
Yeah, see?
I didn't arrange for you to visit Blackmoor Manor so you could spend your time scaring the wits out of elderly women.
But I really had no idea Mrs. Drake would react like that. I mean, all I did was knock on her door.
It was the dead of night. What on earth were you expecting? For her to get up and have tea with you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Petrov. I guess I wasn't thinking.
I did want to have tea with her.
What's done is done, and
I'm
there's nothing
hungry.
more to be said. Well, there's one more thing.
I'm fired.
Bingo.
Poor Nancy.
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
So fired for knocking on Mrs. Drake's door in the middle of the night. So unfair. Okay, yeah, let's go back to a time when somebody would be awake. When would people be awake? 7 o'clock?
What is that?
Creepy chanting in the middle of the night.
Maybe I better have a look around.
So they're chanting in Latin. They're just saying, they're chanting the Aeneid, which is the most famous piece of Latin poetry ever. Except maybe the one by Horace, the Carpe Diem, blah, blah. Everybody knows Carpe Diem, right? I don't know, I'm not that good with poetry. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Let's say hi to Linda. Is she here? Hi, Linz. How's it going?
Linda? Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
So, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, I feel like... I feel like something really strange is happening.
So, she's turning into a werewolf? Yeah. I think that's her problem.
Your mother is very concerned about your condition.
My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now if...
Mommy, can I come in?
No, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my
You know,
mother,
I think
but
you're being
trust
kind of mean to Jane. She only wants to meet the new person in
You're
the
welcome to
house.
stay, but I
And Jane's
strongly
finished with
recommend
lessons
you go
at
home
8
as
in the
soon as
morning.
possible.
Why is she finished with lessons at 8 in the morning?
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong.
Linda?
Linda? Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
I think we can talk to her again. Maybe not.
Bye,
No!
Linda. Okay, I understand. I'll talk to you later.
I guess maybe we need to talk to Jane. I know what happens is at some point, after you, like, stay a night in the manor, Linda will have something new to say. Let's meet Jane. Hello, Jane.
I'm afraid we're busy.
Oh, come on!
Come back later, please.
There goes
That's not
Miss
fair.
Elba. Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's Mrs. Petrov.
Oh, and this is the lady who brought us here to take care of Linda, Linda's mom.
Yes, and I'm afraid she seemed really depressed.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Why was
people
she
are pointing
hiding
out,
behind
like,
the curtain?
Jane said she was done with lessons, and now she's back in lessons again. It's like, can I meet the person I don't know who's going to be living in my house?
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that? Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Do we want to talk to her about any of these things, Mary?
Linda, if you were when you were visiting Linda, did you ever see or hear
When you were here
anything
visiting
odd?
Linda, did you ever see or hear anything odd?
Old.
Yes, Mrs. Drake.
Oh! Ow! Oh!
Blackmoor Manor looks like the kind of place
How
that most people would
rude.
assume is haunted, don't you think?
Frankly, I was too worried about Linda to take notice of much of anything there. Except that most of the rooms I saw looked like they'd been decorated by a medieval monkey.
Ooh, wow, this woman is
Who
mean.
exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand, murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
So we're just gonna accuse her of, like, murdering people just because she likes talking to plants? You've got problems, Mrs. Petrov.
Yeah.
Where's Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out of the country without warning and without any say in the matter. He'd much rather be there with Linda. Although,
what?
it's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Goodbye, Mrs. Petrov.
Goodbye, Nancy. Oh, one more thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Somebody is reminding me that Mrs. Drake does have a plant which eats people. So that is a little bit evil. That is a little bit evil to have a plant that eats people. So what time do you think lessons are over? Let's go with 6 p.m. I'm just gonna sleep all day.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry for food because you slept all day.
I'm hungry.
Well, I hope you're hungry for meeting new characters.
Hi,
No.
you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
No.
Not right now.
No.
Maybe later. I'd like to ask
Rude.
some questions.
She's gonna
first.
force us to play like a
Sure, what do you
million
want to
games
know?
with her.
About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black. I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
See,
Yes!
twice in the same
Not right
conversation,
now, but maybe
she wants to
later.
play
You can
games.
come in anytime you want, even if I'm not here. I've got some really smashing things. I'm so
Smashing!
happy. Come, Nancy. I hope you can make Mummy feel better.
I want to play with her.
We can play games with her
I
later.
used that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Like I would eat mealworms.
They have a parrot? I didn't see any parrot anywhere. Did you?
No.
Me neither. Let's see, here's a book about
Nigel gave that to
monsters.
me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Werewolves. You can be turned into a werewolf and become evil, and you will be grumpy and creepy. Does that sound familiar? And if you want to email me,
Just might come in handy.
she just leaves her phone number in her book. This is how runes work, in case you care.
No one cares.
Well, we'll have a rune puzzle later on. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin for you.
Hi, Nancy.
Do you want to play a game?
No, we need to ask her about the
Have
key,
you ever
I
heard
think.
anything strange at night that sounds like chanting?
No.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
I mean, have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having to live in this gloomy place.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
I've already checked the east hole to get the key. Oh, I think we meet the scariest character of the game here.
Wait, why are
Oh,
there...
you startled me. You must be Nancy. I'm Jane's tutor, Ethel. How do you do? Jane is very excited you're visiting. You're all she's talked about for the past week.
Wow.
She's obviously a very intelligent young woman. Yes, well. I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane. Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
She's so
It was a
scary.
pleasure meeting you, Nancy. Our paths will cross again, I'm sure.
That wasn't so scary. I mean, it's kind of weird how she just turned around and slid past Nancy, like doing the electric slide.
I need the key.
Wait, what?
I don't think... there's the ghost again.
Go back to your room.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but Jane told me about the lady in black.
What lady in black? Jane never said anything to me about a lady in black. That kid is so weird. I just don't get her.
Did you receive a note or something that's upset you?
I did receive something. But it's none of your concern. You can't help me, and that's that. I'm sorry.
Linda, you have to give me a chance. Everyone is so
Seriously,
worried
Linda.
about you. If you just tell me what's happened, maybe I could help. Linda? I made a promise to your mother and I plan to keep it. I'm here for you when you need me.
Like, Ethel could not wait for Nancy to take 2 steps to the left. Ethel's just like, I'm gonna slide past you here. Ow! Ow! Oh, you hit me in the eye.
Hi, Linda.
Nancy? I can't believe you're still here. I thought for
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that
It should be done.
maybe you can help me.
Okay, so, yeah, so like I said, if we skip ahead a day, Linda is super amazed that I'm still here, that I survived the night in Blackmoor Manor. Although it's kind of silly here, because I talked to her, and then I waited 2 seconds, and then I talked to her again, and now she's like, whoa, you're still here? She's saying you're still here because we stayed overnight, but it's
I know, I
not
can
because
help
we
you.
stood in
Just tell
place
me
for
what's
2
wrong.
seconds.
I haven't told anyone what I'm about to tell you. Mostly because what happened is all my fault. I should have listened, but I didn't.
What's all your fault?
One day, after Hugh left for Rome, I inadvertently discovered a secret passageway. I started to explore it. And pretty soon, I found this really old-looking message etched into the wall. When I read it, I realized it was some kind of ancient curse.
A curse!
I tried to laugh it off, but it was kind of unnerving. So I went back to my room and found a note on my nightstand. And on it was written the exact same curse. That very night, I started to feel strange.
So it's the
has
curse.
been coming true ever since.
The curse of Blackmoor Manor.
Can you
Curse
tell me
it.
what this curse said?
I burned it as soon as I read it. I don't know why I bothered telling you this. You can't do anything for me. I should have listened, but I didn't. And now what's done is done.
Tell me about the secret fact.
Nancy is very patient. I would just grab the curtain and rip it off.
Yeah,
Tell me about the secret passageway you
and if
found.
I screamed, I would
I've
run.
already sealed my own doom. I won't do the same to you. I'm not going to tell you anything.
How well do you get along with Jane?
I've been giving it the old college try, believe me. but she can just be so strange sometimes.
Has she
So-
really been trying?
how
She's
so?
like,
How so?
no, Jane, you're supposed to be in lessons.
How so?
Lessons are over. I don't care.
How so?
Get out of
She'll
here.
just do the oddest things. Like one night just after Hugh left, she came into my room and insisted I read a book to her.
Oh, that's so weird.
Maybe she was just trying to cheer you up. The book was on monsters, vampires and werewolves and witches. I mean, what kind of little girl reads books like that? She fits right into this house, that's for sure.
I'll see you soon.
Please.
We've seen that book, right? We saw that book. I think this is what she looks like. Okay, so this is what this is what Linda usually looks like. And this was Hugh's other wife, the wife that he had Jane with.
Wait, why does Hugh have two wives? I think the murderer is Hugh! Or the culprit.
I think his wife is still alive. She's in
Oh.
France.
Remember that one game?
Who's this?
That's my mum, my real mum. She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
What is this book?
Don't know really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandfather. Do you think Brady Armstrong is cute?
Ew.
So this has solutions for puzzles. They tell me about puzzles that we'll do later on in the game.
Remember that one game that we played with Mom as the live stream, and Mom was
I
like,
totally love that show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy?
Here's Brady.
Total hottie.
ew.
Total hottie.
And then Mom, this one Nancy Drew game, and then Mom's like, it's the German cook. Or it's the Russian cook, I don't know.
The Russian cook is the culprit.
Yeah,
Hi,
my mom was
Nancy.
like, it's the Russian cook.
Okay, so we're gonna ask her about the
knows.
secret
Do you know
passageways.
Any secret
She'll make us
passageways
play a
in the
game, I
manor?
think.
I found one, but all it did was lead to this funny picture.
Joey.
Do you think you could show me where the passageway is?
Wouldn't you rather play a game with me? I'm so
I'll play a game with you.
bored.
If I play a game with you, will you tell me where the secret passageway is?
Okay.
Here you
I got
go.
this at this really neat museum in the States. It's supposed to be an original Maya game, but don't worry. You don't have to, like, kill people or take their hearts out or anything. It's really easy to play. You roll the corn and move your warrior the number of dots on the corn.
Okay,
if no
you take
dots,
over
then
for
you get
me.
to move 5 spaces. You get 2 turns, but you can pass on your second turn. You just keep on going down this track, and you can capture my person if you land on him. Whoever gets all the warriors wins. I'll be blue. Here we go.
How does it work? Okay, this sounds fun. Sounds so fun. I don't know how to do it. Okay. Did you go? I don't know if you went or not. Come on. Go. Wait, did she go? Guys? Did she go? Okay. Roll. Okay, where's roll? No, that's easy. Oh, I roll 2 times.
You can go.
Your turn.
You can go.
Pass.
Your turn.
Am I doing this right?
You can go.
I don't know how to play.
It's okay. You either roll or pass. Why don't you pass this turn?
I pass.
Pass.
Ow. Yeah, I'd pass.
I pass.
Oh no!
Another warrior bites the dust.
She attacked one of your characters. So you basically are just trying to land on the same spot as her character. You want to land on the same
You can
spot as
go.
Mr. Blue.
Pass.
I pass.
You can go.
Your turn. Pass. I pass. Your turn.
Roll again. You're pretty close. Oh,
You can
come
go.
on.
Dang.
So the
Pass.
most common ones you get are 2s and 3s.
How do I decipher? Oh, is it just...
You roll the dice. Those are the die that are getting rolled.
Your turn. Pass. Your turn. Oopsie.
Oh, man.
Your turn. Pass.
I'd pass here.
I
Force
pass.
her character to get close to you. And she misses
Your
me.
turn. You can go. Your turn.
Roll, yeah. You're only 2 away.
All right.
Okay, you got one of her people.
Alright! Okay. No.
So she's got 2 more, I guess including this one that's on the board right now.
Your turn. Pass. I pass.
Oh.
Sorry.
Dang it!
I've got only one person left, so if we lose this, it's game over.
We're stuck at this game.
Yeah, it's
Your
not a
turn.
very
Pass.
easy game. It's just random.
You can go. Your turn.
Jane thinks this is more fun than a secret passageway.
You can go.
This is really boring.
Pass.
Ooh, go again.
All
Oh.
right.
Okay, good job.
Alright.
Your turn. You can go.
Let's see.
You can go. You can go.
Oh, good. Get a 1. You got like a 5. Okay, that's the opposite of a 1.
I got a 4.
Oh. No, if it's all blank,
You
that's
can
that's 5.
Ooh.
She explained at the start
Your
of the game,
turn.
I think.
I didn't pay attention.
All right.
Well, it's hard to figure out.
Alright!
Okay, here we go. Last round. Whoever wins this wins the game.
You can go. Your turn. Oh no, not fair.
Oh, yes!
I found the secret passageway in the East Hall. That's the hall with the coat of arms on the door. But it's not a very exciting secret passageway. You're going to be totally bored. Wouldn't you rather play a game with me instead?
No.
The East
That took
Hall is
forever.
locked. Do you know how I can get in it?
My great aunt took the key. She probably thought I'd break something in there. But I found another one. Here, you can keep it if you want.
I should get going.
Toodles!
Did you want to play another game with her, or are we gonna wait? Not right now? Okay, then let's do this puzzle.
I need the key.
So, it looks like right, down, I don't know what that is, right, left, and then up. I'm not quite sure what this one is. That lightning bolt.
It's a little storm cloud.
Yeah, but I don't know which direction it is. They refer to this.
The hands move.
Right, up, down, left, right. That's down. Okay, we got the incredible burping dragon.
If I want to look around in there, I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
need a
need
flashlight.
flashlight. I'm gonna need a flashlight. Gonna need a flashlight.
So at the dragon, turn left and grab this for the hidden slide.
Whee! Where do I land? Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna do that again.
Yeah, did you notice there was a target?
Target. Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, you want to slide and see if you can hit the target.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I thought the target was on this side.
Ah, too late.
I tried.
We do have to play another game to get... I mean, we need to get a glow stick from Jane. And she's going to make us play a game for that glow stick.
You try.
You want me to try this one?
Yeah, try.
No, you try again. You try
No,
again.
you try to hit the ball.
Okay, fine. Whoop. I think I'll just hold the mouse here. There we go.
What does that do when you hit the target?
It gives us this. So we are getting the 4 things for these 6 pillars. We need to open up all 6 of these pillars. So here is Jupiter. We're going to give his lightning bolt.
I don't want to give him his scar.
And we're just fixing the pipes here.
What do we need to fix the pipe?
And let me see. Time? Here it goes. I don't know which person is Tempus. Time flees, is that... Okay, so we're gonna... Do you want to play the game with her for the glow stick or no?
Sure! Move it!
Hold on.
So, did you find what you were looking for in that
We need to
secret
bring
passageway?
that game
Let's just
up.
say you live in a very interesting house.
H-O-U-S-E.
I don't want to hear. It's so scary to think people can be looking about behind these walls. But you shouldn't tell anyone about them either. If you do, they'll probably close them off and say they're too dangerous.
So is Jane just super skinny, or does she have a giant head?
Do you have a flashlight?
A flashlight? Oh, Nancy, flashlight is an American term. In the UK, we call it a torch. I don't have one,
torch.
but I do have a whole bunch of glow sticks. If you want one, you have to play a game with me. That's the rule. This is a game I bought in Arizona. You have to make as many matches as possible. On your mark, get set, go!
Easy?
Yep, so you want to make 3 or more in a row, or column.
How do I do that?
We'll just click on a piece and another piece to move it around, like this. See, I can take,
Okay, got it.
like I take these hands from here, and then I move it here. That's 3 in a row. Cool.
Alright.
So, like if you get 4 or 5 in a row, that gives you some more time.
Oh well.
Blue Dancing Man, move, yeah.
Oh, wrong thing.
Nope, time's up. Does that count, or is that not good enough? Okay, so what you wanted to do... Ah! What was that? I didn't even touch anything.
Keep going.
Shuffle. So what you could do is something like this, where I get 5 in a row. So if I get 5 in a row like this, that gives more time. That gives me like a half a minute more.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Do I see another 5 in a row? Okay, you take over. that's a match. Okay, fish bones.
This could be crying purple.
Yeah, the blue geckos.
Gecko. Gecko, gecko, gecko. Gecko, 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 gecko.
You're supposed to move them in a row. You keep swapping the geckos with each other.
Oh, I see it.
Crying man. Win. So what now? Do we get our glow stick?
Fanfare, please. Here's your glow stick.
Fanfare.
If this one goes
Brr,
out,
brr, brr.
I'll let you play for another one.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
So this was the
That was written
clue
by
to the
Charles
puzzle
Evelyn way
outside
back
her
in, like,
door.
the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
Like moon, strength, charity, angel, knight. Well, we solved that puzzle already because we're awesome like that. Down, down, left, and then right. So now we can explore.
I better glow stick slow that out soon.
I don't think it's gonna run out. We just got it. Creepy eyeball.
That doesn't look like a curse. Barber. And a picture of a parrot. What's a parrot got to do with a barber?
Oh, we can't even try to stop this. We can't even try to start that puzzle yet.
Creepy. I don't like passageways.
So what we're supposed to do is meet the parrot.
Oh, it's just a parrot.
Scared ya?
No, you didn't.
Did you? Did you?
Polly, what a cracker?
Not Polly. Lolo. 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 Lolo.
Jeez!
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lolo. 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 Lolo.
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogabit. Bene vidi vici. Semper ubi sub ubi. Morituri status.
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
Equinoctium autumnalis.
The longest day of the year is solstitium, the summer solstice. The shortest day is Bruma, the
Who
winter
taught the
solstice.
parrot this?
Equinoctium vernum is a spring equinox. Equinoctium autumnalis is a fall equinox. Day equals night. Lulu's always right.
Does the word barber mean anything to you?
What's the magic word?
Please?
Ding. Sorry, that is incorrect. Lulu, what magic word? Magic word, magic word, magic word. A deal's a deal.
The word annoying comes to mind.
Ding. Sorry, that is incorrect. Magic word, magic word, magic word. A deal's a deal.
Okay. I guess I'll go try to figure out what the magic word is.
Deal.
Mrs. Drake knows the magic word, so we're gonna ask her.
You're gonna...
I'm gonna slide down.
No, I do it!
Nancy just assumes the parrot knows Latin. Woo! So where's Mrs. Drake? Through this door, right?
Yes?
Can you tell me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very old parrot. She must be over 80 years old. Please be very careful with her, especially if you feed her. Parrots have quite delicate constitutions, you know.
Do you know anything about Lulu's magic word?
Magic word? Oh, yes. You see, my brother and grandfather would play a word game with Lulu. I never understood how it was played, but they'd play for hours. Lulu would sometimes grow sullen and refuse to play the game anymore unless they told her that... Oh, what was it that they'd have to tell her? It's perched on the tip of my tongue. Ah, they had to tell Lulu that she was a very, very clever and beautiful bird.
Would you have a torch that I could borrow?
No, I'm afraid not. Jane ruined all of ours with some sort of experiment she cooked up. But I believe she may have some of those glow sticks for illumination.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
Oh, it's
I
the
want to get
evening?
eaten by the plant. Can we get eaten by the plant?
No. I want to save... Because the glow stick only works for a limited amount of time. After that, we'd have to play a game with her again. I forget if it's like 5, 10, 15 minutes. So we wanna finish this puzzle before our glow stick runs out.
I know the magic word. Magic word, magic word. What's the magic word? Lulu is a very, very clever and beautiful bird. Clever and beautiful. How true, clever and beautiful. Easy, Lulu, you're hurting my ears. So, what's your word? Barber. Please. Bye, bird.
Yeah, it's not really a magic word. That's more like a magic passphrase. That not correct? There we go. Messed up the top one. So what we're supposed to do is go all the way back to Lulu every time we get something. But once she gives you the first word, you can just get all the other ones. So it's leech. Picture book. And then baby bonnet. Hourglass. I just have this memorized now, apparently. Anthill.
Ha ha ha.
Yay, so that door opens. And we can go through for half of a puzzle. All the triangles need to be facing up.
On the other side of the wall.
Okay, all the triangles are facing up now. We're brilliant.
I don't feel brilliant. I feel scared.
Well, let's get out of here and then let's talk to Linda.
Why did we kill Lulu?
We did not kill Lulu. Lulu, if you feed Lulu a cake, which is terrible, she will die. Ah!
You gave me such a fright. What were you doing in there?
What were you doing out here? She's just spying on me.
I don't think that's any of your concern.
Ooh, sassy.
I beg your pardon for the disturbance. I'll be on my way then.
Oh man, now she's mad at me. I mean, granted I made her mad on purpose, but still. Oh man, I hope she doesn't jump out of nowhere and talk to us again.
Linda, I found the secret passageway. Jane told me where it is, but I didn't see any curse in there.
How could you have missed it? It was right there, just waiting to be found. Wanting to be found. I can't believe how foolish I was. That stupid gargoyle. I hated how its evil eyes would stare at me whenever I walked to my room. So I moved it around, changed its position, kept fiddling with it. But when that secret door suddenly opened, I couldn't resist going in there.
Which gargoyle is this?
What do you mean, which gargoyle? I thought you said you found the secret passageway.
So there's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Linda, I think someone's trying to scare you off. I think they thought you were getting too close to something that's hidden in this house.
You're right. I did get too close to something. That witch that was burned at the stake. She's cursed me, and she's probably cursed you too.
I'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
So now we want to get that gargoyle hidden passageway.
She's
She's just not very nice.
mean.
But she's turning into a
Can we
werewolf.
take that?
I'll
Can we
bet
take the
that's the
slide?
gargoyle Linda was talking. There's gotta be an easier way to figure this. Something tells me I better not mess with this until I know what I'm doing.
We can take the slide downstairs, yeah.
Yay! Go, go! I would be scared for my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I just found that secret passageway.
So the gargoyle is in one of these paintings. Which painting has the gargoyle? This one. So what we need to do is talk to Nigel in the library. Look at him typing. Typity type type typity type type typity type type type.
Ah, yes. Are you here from the agency? It's about time.
Agency?
Oh, dear. You're not the typist from the spiffy specialty agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee.
Hello, Nigel. Wow, so he needs somebody to type. He types pretty well himself, I'd say.
I'm Nancy Drew. What are you working on?
I'm researching the Penvillin family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillins. Until now.
Sounds intriguing.
It might have something to do with their scandalous history.
Oh
Or
my.
perhaps it has something to do with the family
Scandalous
treasure.
history?
What kind of scandal?
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's the whole business with the Blackmoor Beast.
Blackmoor Beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvillin, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillin secret.
Ah, so
Penvillin secret.
she refused to let them hunt the monster, and she was later
Penvillin
killed for being a
For
witch.
centuries, the Penvillins have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret. There are several skeletons rattling about in the Penvillin closet. Take, for example, Eleanor Penvillin, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650.
We were just
Quite the
talking
height
about
of the witch
her.
trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Do you know who Cromwell is?
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Penvillin was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
Yeah, so Nigel's mean, yeah. But if it's not British history, then what, is it really worth learning? You Americans learning American history? Pfft, world history? Whatever, there's no world outside of the British Empire. So, we need to talk to him about the gargoyle.
Who is the man in the Great Hall with the gargoyle?
That's Corbin Penvillin, born in 1670 and died in 1741.
Why do you have this stuff memorized? It's like, oh, he was born here and died here.
That he secretly returned to Blackmoor to continue his grandmother's experiments in the mystical arts.
Where can I find his coat of arms?
I didn't realize you were so interested in Penvillin history. I'd be happy to show you his coat of arms, but I'm in dire need of a typist. Perhaps, if you can help me out, I can find that which you
Oh, we're
seek.
gonna be doing
It's a
chores for
deal.
him.
What do you want me to do?
Perhaps first we should see how fast you type. This program
Nigel's
will rate your
clothes
speed.
don't move. His
Just
arms
type the
move, but his
characters that
body and
appear
his
on the
clothes
screen.
don't.
If you're
Oh, do you
good
want to do
enough,
this, or
I'll
should
let
me?
you type
You
up
can
my
do it.
memoirs, and then I'll let you see the coat of arms.
Do it, do it, do it.
Okay, everything looks uppercase. Oh, not everything's uppercase. Oh. This is just such a random weird thing. Oh, this will help you practice typing. Not really. This doesn't help me practice at all typing up whatever this guy's book is. Like, if I'm typing actual words, I can type a lot faster than if I'm just typing random letters.
O-Z-A-W-T-M-H-G-A. I'm just saying all the lowercase ones.
Okay.
B-G-C. C. Q. Over Q. O. Q. 3. T. And. Only 35?
Oh, come on! Give me... I tried my hardest.
Now, here's what I'd like you to type up. These are my memoirs. I think you'll find them quite interesting.
Do we want to read his entire life story? I was very, very tiny when I was born.
Boring memoirs I've ever read.
But what a boring way to start your book. And now I'm going to be an amazing historian.
Finally, I feel like I've been typing forever. Nigel! Nigel!
General notes for his book.
Oh, and no one cares about your notes!
He updates this every now and then, but I mean, I've never bothered to come back. Message to Nigel. Nigel, I'm very intrigued by what you find out. You need to deliver the goods. This could be a bestseller. Ludmilla. Is editor. Nancy, thanks so much for your work. Here's your reward. Attached is Corbin's crest, which I found in France. So it's right, left, right. Does that sound like the puzzle solution to you?
I don't care.
And wait, why is it all dark out here?
It's night! Go to bed!
No, I think it's dark because...
No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil, no fire without oil. No key without toil,
What are they
no
doing?
fire without oil.
Oh yeah, my actions ensure that my name will endure to the end.
Wait, who is that?
that's Ethel and Jane.
What are they doing?
Don't you do that every night?
I did it perfect.
Just in the middle of the night, just go up and
Well, almost perfect.
dump oil into the floor?
But remember, this must remain a secret. Do not discuss it with anyone. Yes, Ethel. And don't forget, you have a maths exam tomorrow. Yes, Ethel. And be sure to brush your teeth. Yes, Ethel. Good night.
Definitely wearing weird headpieces. What are those headpieces and why?
Smells like oil.
Man, yeah, if I tried to do that, I would spill the oil everywhere myself. There's no way I would get that oil correct. So here is the curse of Blackmoor
Only the
Manor.
blameless shall pass here. All others shall transform into beasts. Tooth and nail shall grow long, and hair shall turn coarse, till their aspect be as loathsome as their cold hearts. Prove thy worthiness.
So it's saying if you can't solve the puzzle, you will turn into a werewolf.
Else consider thyself right and truly cursed.
So we need to spell out Eleanor's name in ancient runes. And that's the solution! Yay, and that opens up a hidden passageway. We're gonna rush down here. Sorry, I want to rush to the bottom of this area. Because that way I won't have to get glow sticks anymore. It's creepy, yes. Remember this?
Yeah, I don't like it. Me don't like it. Me don't like it.
Yay! Okay, so all these are up. Oh, now I have to go to the other side and see, get all those ones up as well. And basically we go back and forth until all of them are all the way up. What? I didn't mean to go to that area. How do I go upstairs? Here, up the stairs. And I'll show off something cool and crazy later. We just want to solve this puzzle as soon as we can. Run, 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 run. Thank you, dragon.
Dragon's like, how dare you? How dare you touch my hand?
You're not allowed to touch my hands, Nancy. Yay. Okay, so this gives us...
Wow, looks like I won't be needing any more of
This is
Jane's
not the
glow
right
sticks.
time.
Okay, we did. Now we've got a magical glowing rock. Hooray! But, well, I mean, that way we don't have to do any more glow stick puzzles with Jane. So that's basically the main reason. Let me see if I can solve this puzzle.
Can I play a game with Jane?
Oh my gosh, the room is moving.
Yeah, it moved.
I didn't pay attention.
Here we go.
Weird symbols. Maybe knowing what that snake symbol means will help me figure out what the others mean.
So we have to look at this. So the easy way is to open this door, but don't go through it. And we're going to do that twice. Well, we needed to see that symbol, and then we're going to see our friend Nigel. He will tell us what that other symbol is. That snake eating its own tail. So let me show off something. The cool thing in this hidden passageway. Want to spy on Linda?
Yeah.
I can see into Linda's room.
She's a werewolf. Totally a werewolf. That was creepy. What time is it, by the way? Yeah, it's super early in the morning. Okay, let's go next day, meet with Nigel.
No, I wouldn't have to my friend and ask her.
What's that? He was Randolph's grandson and the first initiate. Odo did not have the proper qualities for Randolph's instruction.
Because he was stupid.
No, Jane. It's because Randolph believed that the proper qualities skip every generation. We talked about that, remember?
I guess.
Milo was a great soldier, just like his grandfather. And with his grandfather's help, he was victorious at Caen.
That was a battle fought in 1417 during the 100 Years' War.
That's right.
But I don't understand something. The 100 Years' War lasted longer than 100 years, right? So why do they call it that? Why don't they call it the 116-year war, huh?
Oh my, look at the time. We need to go over your geometry. Please open your book to page 46 and read silently.
Oh, wow. Jane was being sassy during lessons, so Ethel tells her to be quiet.
Sassy!
Open your book to page 394.
Sucker.
Yes.
Sucker.
Do you know what the symbol of a snake eating its tail signifies?
The Ouroboros? It's a very old image and is usually associated with alchemy. You really do come up with the strangest questions, Nancy.
What do you think of Ethel Bosany?
I think she's an odd lot, that one. She has no formal background in pedagogy or scholarship. I would be a much better influence on Jane were I her tutor, but Mrs. Drake insists on employing Ethel.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvillans who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally-ho!
Tally-ho!
See if Jane's lessons are over.
You're not over yet. We don't have anything we need to, I remember. Okay, this is something.
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
So that will be a Jane thing. Do we want to talk to anybody else on the phone?
I want to get food.
Sure, we can get food. Oh yeah, we could call Nancy's boyfriend Ned in this game. We can call Hugh the husband of Linda.
I'd like to
We
order
could call
some
Mrs. Petrov
We've got some
again.
loop-de-loop bangers and mash, Pinky and Perky and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
I don't know.
Dog's eye means pie.
Oh, I want to get pie. Let's get some pie.
Can I have the dog's eye?
That'll make me Gooseberry right proud. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rubber?
Yeah.
No, I'll be eating alone, thank you.
All right then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato.
Baked potato! Did we want to bother calling Hugh, Linda's husband? Looks like the other people we can call are Ned. Oh, the werewolf expert. We could call her. And Mrs. Petrov. Nice, like, do you have burritos?
This is Paliki. Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Could I ask you some questions about lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, I'm about to leave for a seminar and I'm very busy. Besides, I've written 2 books and 12 articles on the subject. If you have questions, perhaps you should try reading one of them.
Ow, everybody's so sassy.
I did. That's how I got your number.
Well, if you didn't understand something, I'm afraid I really don't have time to explain it to you.
I understood everything. It's just that I know someone who seems to be exhibiting some of the symptoms of lycanthropic
Lycanthropic metamorphosis? Well, that's different. Talk to me.
I know somebody who's turning into a werewolf.
What do you consider to be the definitive signs that someone is turning into some kind of animal?
Symptoms are relatively subtle. A dry mouth, fatigue, impaired vision, and reduced blood flow to the skin. Is this person pale?
Yes, but the really disturbing thing is she won't let anyone see her. She just lies in bed all day behind this curtain.
And at night, what does she do at night?
I can't be sure, but I do know that I saw something outside the night I arrived. Some kind of animal. And when I asked to see my friend, I was told she was unavailable.
This sounds very promising.
You don't really believe she's turning into some kind of creature, do you?
Young lady, I believe the human mind is capable of far more than we can ever imagine. Pale skin, dry mouth, fatigue. The human mind is perfectly capable of causing the body to exhibit such symptoms, if it is so motivated.
What if someone seems to be growing a lot of hair, like on her hands?
What do you mean by a lot?
I mean a lot.
Well, to tell you the truth, psychosomatic hair growth is extremely unusual. In fact, as far as I know, it's unheard of.
Are you saying that my friend really is turning into some kind of beast?
No, of course not. But you might be well advised to keep an eye on her, and please, call me if anything happens.
If anything like what happens?
You'll know, Miss Drew. You'll know.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Creepy. So let's see. You wanted to see Jane?
Yeah.
Jane will make us do a puzzle for the telescope.
Can I do it?
Hi, Nancy.
Let's see. I don't think we can talk to her about the telescope yet.
Do you think there's a treasure hidden around here?
I highly doubt it. I mean, if there were, wouldn't someone have
Can I
already
see
found it?
the-
When I asked Ethel about it, she said that it's the Penvillain name and heritage that should be treasured. Ugh.
You want to confront her about the evil ritual she was doing?
Jane, I saw you and Ethel performing some kind of ritual. What were you doing?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want to play a game?
That would be lovely. Which game would you like to play? I have a fun astronomy game. Look inside the chest over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play. We can play Bull, Constellation Match, Petroglyph Punch, Skull and Bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
Jigsaw.
You sure have a lot of games.
I love games. I want to make computer games when I grow up. Hi, Nancy.
No, we can't ask her more about that creepy
The
ritual
lady
she
in
was
black
doing.
you saw in Linda's room. Did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes I wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back downstairs. Is that not the puzzle solution? What was the solution to the gargoyle? Right, right, left, left, right, left, right. Could have sworn that was it. It was on a piece of paper. So right, right, left, right. Okay. And Linda just found that by total accident. It's kind of crazy. So down here in this area, we've got 2 puzzles we can solve. We've got 3 actually, but we're gonna ignore that 3rd one now.
What was that sound?
I have no idea. There it is again.
I don't like it. Let's get out.
So here on this one,
This reminds me of that picture I saw in the Mutus Liber. I'm supposed to press the button under the blue triangles I want to move, then press the one under the group I want to move them to, until I wind up with a group of just 4 triangles.
Lucky Nancy figures out how this puzzle gets solved. Until we have a group of just 4 triangles, huh? So what we're gonna do is this. Yeah, I think that was the solution. So now we've got 2 in the middle, right? So by doing that, now we're just gonna move 2 here. And everything here, and then 1 here. So that fills up the well with water.
If I open the door now, I'll flood the place.
Apparently there was a well there. Yeah, so I'm going to open this door twice. And then we're going to go through this door. So with this puzzle, now we need to do alchemy. So this is a solution. What you're supposed to do is use Nancy's phone to look up the solution to the puzzle. The phone on Nancy's phone basically tells you all this information, what each symbol means. Done. Cool. So now we found the secret Penvillin family forge, Mary. And it's
This
got
looks like some kind of medieval fort. This looks like some kind of ancient mold.
some kind of something.
Looks like a chunk of metal.
So we can melt it and make a key
Let's melt it.
for this thing.
A keyhole.
It's beautiful.
A wee hole.
So what we're gonna do is, I'll just solve this puzzle now because I've got the solution down here.
By pulling out different plugs, I can create different patterns in the mold.
So we're making the pattern which is based on the coat of arms, which we saw in the Mutus Liber. I'm simply just doing this now because we've got the solution. We can't actually use the forge yet. So the forge has, we need to light the forge, but we need to get wind on the forge. So this is a difficult puzzle.
Whoa. Sounds like the big guy out there just took a step.
So what we want to do is get this big guy to step on the winds.
Looks like some winds are stronger than others.
Aha! I conquered the one wind. I'm amazing. So I'm going to try to get this bottom wind. Ha 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 ha. So that went relatively well, actually. So now we've got all the top and bottom winds down. Oh no!
How did it move us?
The right wind pushed me away.
How dare you, Artemore?
So I'm going to move 2 down. Let's get that right wind first. Now I'm going to get that left wind, and then that'll be it.
It sounds like air is going to the forge.
Yay! We got air to the forge. And we need to light the forge by solving...
You're one big drink of water, aren't you?
Yes, he is. And these books are all about the various puzzles here. They're very fun. Just so puzzly. Lydia Blackmoor.
My dear initiate.
Congratulations, you made it this far. You're very, very close. Oh, it can be very difficult. Signed, Penelope. Let's see. I forget where that giant book is. Here's the Book of Clues. So here's a map of Blackmoor. I don't know if we have to read the book all the way through. Let's see if we do. Alan Penvillin, yep. So every other Penvillin just built a thing. A puzzle to protect the family secret.
Why did you need to protect the family secret?
What is their great treasure? Remember, they're hiding a great treasure. It's actually, that's what the keyhole opens. It opens their great treasure.
What is it? What's their great treasure?
Well, we'll have to open it and find out, won't we? So we're going to need the wand, the magic Mercury wand. So, remember this thing in the library?
Library.
So we're going to try to move this statue so it's facing me. Do I have to push this button?
Huh? The statue. It's moving.
Oh, now it's facing away from me.
No!
Ah!
Poor Nigel.
I don't pity him.
You don't feel bad for him at all.
No.
Okay, there we go. It's facing the right direction. Now, which button on the right should we push? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
3. Let's go with 3. And then we'll see if that worked. If 3 doesn't work, we'll go back and try again.
2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
Hello?
Hi, it's Ned.
Ned, I was in the middle of a puzzle now.
I've been studying and needed a break, but the truth is I've been dying to hear from you. What's going on there?
What isn't going on here?
I'm listening.
This place may look like a staid English manor, but it's really just one big fun house.
Why do you say that?
Because every time I turn around, there's another door that I have to figure out how to open. This one door went to a slide that took me back down to the first floor.
No kidding.
And behind the last door I found, I discovered this old forge.
Forge? Isn't the thing you use to heat metal and make swords and stuff?
Right.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, actually, the forge looks like something I saw in this strange book Jane has in her room, which means I should probably check it out more thoroughly.
Probably hasn't been used for centuries.
That's the thing. It looks like it has been used recently. I mean, relatively recently. Certainly within the past 50 years or so.
What would someone be using a forge to make in this day and age?
There was also this big keyhole in the lab.
What about a key?
No key.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what has to be forged.
The key that goes in that keyhole?
That'd be my guess.
We'll talk to Ned about one thing.
I think Linda may be turning into the Beast of Blackmoor.
The Beast of Blackmoor?
In the 17th century, Eleanor Penvillin was rumored to have turned her husband into some kind of creature for discovering something that he shouldn't have. She was later executed for witchcraft. Anyway, while I was looking into her room through this peephole,
You were spying on her through a peephole?
No, well, sort of. Okay, so maybe I was. But the point is, I got a glimpse of her hand, and it was all hairy.
You're kidding me.
Frankly, it was pretty shocking. And if the rest of her is anything like her hand, well, it's no wonder she won't let anyone see her.
I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm sure there is one.
I'll talk to you soon.
You'd better. Finance.
Okay. So what were we doing? We're checking out the library, right? So we did number 3. Did number 3 work? Oh no, he's looking left. See, he's looking left. We need him to be looking up, away from us. So
Why
let's...
would he be looking away from us?
So we can steal the thing in his hand.
Why? What happens if we steal something in his hand?
It's necessary for lighting the forge. And for opening up one of those towers. Yeah, Nancy's standing in front of Jane's room. Linda's turning into a werewolf, yo. So, 1, 2, or 4?
4. Why don't you just... Never mind.
Yeah, it'd probably make more sense if we saved our game right here. And then reloaded, but it's okay. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Or we could just... Or we could be eaten by a plant.
I don't want to get eaten by a
I
plant.
like getting eaten by the plant, because then she
Better stay
screams!
inside. If I track mud in the house, Mrs. Drake will kill me.
We don't want Mrs. Drake mad at Nancy. She's too scary. Now I was looking right. It's like, what?
He's like, what?
Okay, 1 or 2. Woo! So, 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, let's go with number 2. All the way up here. Doesn't look like we can overhear. I mean, I want to hear that cool song of Jane's. Oh, he's looking up. It looks like he's rolling his eyes. Doesn't he? He's like, I am so tired of waiting for the new Nancy Drew game to come out. I just can't even be bothered to care anymore. Yay. So we stole that thing, which we'll need for this pillar. Whatever pillar is the Mercury pillar. This one.
Wait, why is he holding gold? Why is he holding something fancy?
Let's see. So I think for one of the other ones, we're going to have to solve this puzzle down here. Remember how we filled up the well? So now we have this puzzle. This puzzle's kind of not the greatest, but you need to get the frog all the way over to the left-hand side.
How?
Someone deliberately set this up so they could use this squirt gun to hit those tiles over there.
So you need to get across without being hit, without jumping on a crocodile. And the solution changes every single time you try. Yeah, the frog can only move 1 square at a time. And the frog needs to get to the princess on the other side. Okay, good luck. Oh!
No! You cursed me!
I'm sorry, I won't say good luck. The frog looks like it's got chicken pox. Oh! It changes every single time, so that's part of the reason why it's just unfair. Here, let me try this one round.
Let me try.
Oh, well, I died first shot. Your turn. Oh, you died first shot now. My turn. Okay. I'm gonna be boring and just try to go all the way to the left every time. Oh, should I go left on the boat or down? Ah! You! I should never have listened to you. Yeah, I don't think the frog can travel diagonally. Oh no. Yeah. Up and around or just left? I think you got it. Left. You did it! Aww. Yeah, you won the puzzle.
Sucker. Ew,
Okay,
that's so gross.
let's not use that sort of language in this video. Yeah, the frog just vomits off a night. Here's the night thing. Thank you for playing my game. Now I believe the one game here, is it working?
Wait, what the? That's so creepy.
Oh, looks like we haven't triggered whatever that is yet.
That's creepy.
I like it. It's so much fun.
It's so creepy. I wonder if you can play games with her.
Let's see if I can do the wand puzzle yet. I don't think this puzzle works yet.
Can you go down the slide?
Because you're supposed to press all 3 gargoyles within 10 seconds to light the forge. Okay, so there's gargoyle number 3. Ah!
I guess I should explain. I see you did not heed my warning. I realize you're a very curious young woman, but know this. These passageways can only lead to misfortune for the uninitiated, and I am not only speaking of physical peril.
That's creepy.
Would being initiated have anything to do with secret rituals in the middle of the night? Nancy, I know you're a good person and mean well, and I understand you feel compelled to discover what is happening to Linda. But I also have certain duties which may conflict with yours. I will not interfere as long as I am prohibited from doing so, but know that the instant I receive the word, you will no longer be welcomed in Blackmoor. Good day.
That was creepy. So Nancy got chewed out by creepy, evil Linda.
She can't kick us out.
Ethel.
Dang.
Oh well, we tried.
Dang.
She just took up our time. So we need to figure out exactly how it is we can trigger the, that one puzzle.
Food I ordered.
Yes.
The telescope.
Meat pie. That dog's eye thing had me worried. Tommy's cooking is beginning to grow on me.
Yeah, luckily Jane already poured oil inside, so I don't have to. Is it the case that Nancy knows we have a telescope that needs to go here?
Nancy. Oh, I didn't know that was a clock. It looked like a box.
No, it's an alarm clock.
What time is it? What time did we set it for?
Just 2. I think lessons are here.
Please, just take it away.
But how can you expect to feel better if you don't eat properly?
And from now on, just bring me what I ask for.
A healthy digestive system cannot do without roughage, you know.
Yes, Mrs. Drake.
Ah!
Let's see what the thing is.
Interesting.
It's a good
Looks
luck
like
charm.
some sort of charm.
It's a creepy looking good luck charm. Where does Ethel live? Does she live here? I guess lessons aren't going on now.
Nancy, I'm so afraid. Someone just sent me this horrid message. Look at this.
This house is now mine,
Ooh.
so of this be warned. Thou hast angered me and shall soon be gone.
Now look on the other side. That symbol is a rune. Right side a shield. But there, it's upside down. It means I'm in danger.
I wouldn't take this seriously, Jane. Someone in this house is up to no good, and I'm determined to find out who it is.
Are you
I bet
really?
it's Ethel.
I mean, none of these weird things started happening until you came to Blackmoor.
Really?
How do I know it's not you who's behind all this?
I think you
Really?
can
She
trust
thinks
me.
I'm the culprit.
I think not. I don't think I can trust anyone right now. I wish I'd never come back to this place. It's old and cold, and I hate it. And
What?
I just don't want to be here.
I know you're upset, but please, you have to trust me. I'm on your side.
I think that symbol, yeah, that looked like a chicken print. The chicken says, please give me some food.
I
Or
should
it's
get going.
the chicken of doom saying, Nancy, I want some food. Perhaps we do actually need to pick up this block in Nancy's room to trigger that puzzle. It could be. That block I just picked up.
Penvillin.
This was supposed to be a clue for that one puzzle. I don't know how it works. It's the story about the frog.
Hi.
Hi.
I should get going.
Bye.
She's like, hi. I hate. Bye.
Yeah, I don't know how to trigger this next part of the game. People will have to let me know what it is we need to do.
According to Nigel. That should be a show, according to Nigel. And then, let's wake ourselves up at midnight.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the telescope puzzle. I can't start it.
You freaked out.
Scary music, yes.
What's that?
With her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear. Story friend, she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they can't remain, time will bring them round again.
We did it! So that's the song. Okay,
I don't
so
want to disturb them.
we could technically solve the puzzle without listening to the song, but it's the world's greatest song. Her eyes so bright, looks towards heaven at midnight. On the longest night of year, that's the one she holds most dear.
Story friend, she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though they
Can't remain, time will bring them round again.
I don't want to disturb them.
They're in the middle of singing this song. So what we do is we take the information from that song, we put it together with that, and this, and that gives us this puzzle solution. Okay, so the dragon is all red. So dragon's all red. The lynx needs to be all black. So I guess that's all covered up, right? And then it's going to be fish is blue. I don't see the fish. Here's the fish. The fish is blue, and it's missing the left fourth. And then its rabbit's going to be green, missing the left half. Lion is red, missing the right fourth.
Wonder what this is.
So this goes on the telescope. And now we can ask Jane about the telescope. It also goes here. Bridget with her eyes so bright.
That thing is catchy.
This is a Zodiac. Yeah, it's a very catchy song. So I think we're supposed to use Nancy's phone to just look it up.
Stu, why are we singing songs at 2 in the morning?
It's not 2 in the morning! I think this tells us. So this was the alchemy symbols thing I mentioned earlier. It shows off what these symbols are. That's not alchemy symbols. That's the symbols for this puzzle. Anyway, here's the solution. We need to press all 12 in the correct order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
It's like you have this written down.
Yes, I'm very good at this. Okay, so here we go. So we do need to get the telescope from Jane, though. So lessons were done at like 3. Beep beep.
What was that?
Quit messing with my doorknob, whoever that is.
Hi. Jane, did there used to be a telescope in my room?
Mm-hmm. I took it outside to look at the stars. But if you want it back, you'll have to play a game with me.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, what's the game?
Let's see how quick your reflexes are. I'll time you.
This
If
is
you
a
get the
jigsaw
puzzle done
puzzle.
in time,
You can
I'll
do it.
return the
What?
telescope. If
5
not, then
minutes
you'll
to
have
do a
try
jigsaw
again.
puzzle.
Okay. Right click pieces.
On your mark.
Yeah, right
get
click
set,
to rotate
go.
pieces. And go.
5 minutes.
Like, you barely even start, and Jane's already hitting you with, move faster. Move fast. You've only got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I'll put that there. This looks like a cool piece. Yeah. I don't know. I can't do jigsaw puzzles. I'm a fly. Daddy, I don't jigsaws. I can't do this. I feel like this is the bottom piece.
4 minutes.
I don't know. This works. No. Okay. Review.
They're angry bunny rabbits.
Yeah. No. Where?
3 minutes.
I can try next time.
I'm going to win. Don't worry.
But you've got 3 minutes left! Oh, you got those bunnies together? In the center.
2 minutes.
Not helping. Okay.
I'll use my little timer to see if the 2 minutes is accurate. I've got a watch timer here.
Okay, let's find. I got the corner pieces right.
That's good. And when they're in place, you don't get to move them anymore. So that's how you know the pieces are in place.
Yeah.
That's helpful. That's got to be a left and right piece, right? I don't know. That might be too tall.
Here.
1 minute.
Too much pressure, Jane. The pressure. So hard. They're all
30
covering
seconds.
the board. Oh, come on. She was a second early on that.
That's because you started a second late.
Well, if I started a second late and she started second, I don't know. 40. 15 seconds?
10 seconds.
Yeah, I guess I did start a minute late. Second late.
Too bad. You lose. Do you want to play a game?
Well, here. Let me take over. Here, can I get in the chair?
Do you want to play a game?
I think we have to play and win.
Can we play that game again for the telescope?
Sure.
Okay.
On your mark, get set, go!
Tight.
She just spills all the puzzle pieces on the
5
ground.
minutes.
So is that the corner piece? Okay, that's good. This was a corner piece? I don't know where that piece goes. I don't think it's a top piece. I think this might be a side piece.
Just spread all the pieces
There it
out.
is.
It makes it easier.
I'll try this top piece. I'm just trying it in every spot. So it doesn't work on the top, so let's try moving it on the bottom. Yeah, I can't tell. All those pieces are overlapping. There we go. Let's see, this has to go there. Calm down. Okay, here. That looked really good, but the game says no. This is just such a weird looking puzzle.
Why is this even a puzzle? And why does she own this?
Because she wants to force people to solve her puzzles.
Oh, there's the corner piece that goes there.
This one piece goes there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good catch. Angry Bunny goes in the center, I think. I'm not a big fan of Angry Bunny either.
Wait, what's the time on this? Wait, don't put the pieces in till she tells you what time it is.
There.
You won. Good show. I'll put the telescope back in your room first chance I get.
We did it.
I should get going.
Bye.
She's like, bye.
Bye. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
To visit her creepy person, Ethel. Ethel! I hate Ethel.
Well, there's no place to meet Ethel.
Gryffindor hanging. And then she just pops up creepily from
Scratch marks. Like something was trying to get into my room.
Scary. So we need to write this down. Okay, what was number 1? 4. Here. Do you think you could make these marks, or should I?
You can.
1 is frowny face. 5 is happy face. 3 is liar.
I thought that was a heart. Or a liar. I don't know.
2 is a parrot.
Carol?
And then 4 are 2 flutes.
You are really bad at parrot drawing. And
I
flute drawing. and heart thing drawing. Your smiley and frowny faces are good, go.
Oh, good. I'm glad I can draw one thing right.
It stopped working.
We need to talk to Mrs. Drake in order to get this to work again.
Let's go to our creepy little place. Ooh, can we get eaten by a plant?
We can do that if we want.
Let's do it.
That's probably...
Yay!
Oh no, poor Nancy.
What?
Yeah, I kind of wish there was a place we could talk to Ethel. I can't see her anymore.
It's built up again. It's very curious, but quite wonderful.
I like to play the card machine in the Great Hall, but it's broken.
It's not broken. I removed its crank, as it was proving to be too much of a distraction for Jane. I suppose I could see where it's gone to. But in the meantime, be a dear and do something for me, would you?
Sure.
Do you see that hodgepodge of plants over there? They're my prize seedlings. I had them perfectly arranged in that box, so I could easily move them about to catch the light. Unfortunately, Jane took all of them out when I wasn't looking, and now for the life of me I cannot get them back in the box so that they all fit. Why don't you give it a try while I see about that crank? If we both succeed, we shall both be happy, if you catch my meaning. Remember, they must all fit in that box!
Let me try. Let me try.
No. This is a really tough puzzle.
Not fair. Doesn't fit.
Man, it's hard to get anything to fit anywhere. If this big one fits in... No. These have to be really exact fits, too.
That fit's not exact.
Yep, I know. I think we've already lost this puzzle.
Why don't you just get help?
Oh, it'd be nice if that one was a fit.
Let me try.
Yeah, you can try. Do you think you got anything in there? Okay, yeah, that looks good.
Nope.
Okay, there. Doesn't have to be picture perfect for this puzzle, unlike other puzzles in this series, which are very similar. I think that fit when you turned it that way.
No.
What do you mean no?
Too much space.
Okay, let's see. Does this fit then?
Here, let me
It's
keep.
too much space. I'll keep trying to see if I can figure it out. So that looks like a really good fit. Although you could be right, there's too much space. I don't know. Let's try these other... Oh, come on. Oh no, turn that sideways. Yeah, I dropped that there. Okay, let's see, where can you get that big piece? Okay, that looks good too. That's a little bit too far to the left. Okay. Okay, now let's see, let's go with the red piece because that's the biggest. Does it fit? Yeah, let's get there at the bottom. And you can see there's kind of an overlap with the red's box than the ones to the left of it. I wasn't saying move it, I was just pointing out that there can be a little bit of overlap with this puzzle. So you don't have to try to get it exactly perfect, just relatively close. Let's see. Here, let me try. I think that one piece was supposed to go sideways the other way. This one? Yeah,
Right.
there. Yeah, I think it was supposed to go like that. Okay, let's see if you can get the last ones in. I think you can. That bottom left? Yeah, that bottom right corner. And put one of those on top of it. Then this bottom left. And then the one on top of it.
There.
Woohoo! I'm awesome.
Yep, there are multiple solutions to that puzzle. And she has tablets for allergies. I don't know what she's allergic to.
Ow!
That's
Maybe
a
I should
killer
try
plant.
feeding it something.
You're supposed to feed it Pinky and Perky, which is a piece of turkey. That way her plant doesn't kill you. It's very strange.
What happens if her plant kills you? Oh, and what are more ways to die?
It doesn't kill you, it just bites you.
What are more ways to die?
We could talk to Nigel.
But Nigel.
He covered up the statue because he's scared of it.
Ah, there you are. I'm sorry to inform you that I shall soon be leaving Blackmoor. I just have a few things to take care of, and then I shall be leaving back you.
Why? Where are you going?
I have good reason to believe this place is genuinely haunted. There's no way I'm staying here 1 minute longer than I have to. Thankfully, I've finished most of my research and have enough to start my book.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally-ho!
Howdy hey!
Yeah, so he's so scared, he just running away. Well, wouldn't you be scared if statues started moving on their own? Please tell me Mrs. Drake is here. Yes, she is. So, does she have the handle?
I managed to get all those seedlings back in the box.
Wonderful. And I managed to find that crank. There you go.
Great, thank you. I think Ethel is trying to recruit Jane into some kind of secret society.
Oh, for heaven's sake, child. Where did you ever get such nonsense?
I saw Ethel and Jane performing this ritual in the Great Hall in the middle of the night.
Poppycock! A ritual in the middle of the night? Young lady, I will not abide such wild stories. Imagine Ethel Bossany recruiting my grandniece into some kind of secret society. Next thing you'll be saying Linda has been cursed by some roving spirit, or that we have ghosts prowling about.
We kind of do.
Do you believe that Blackmoor Manor is haunted?
No, of course not. I've lived here for many, many years, and I can tell you without a doubt that absolutely no ghosts walk these halls. An occasional odd creak here and there, yes, but no ghosts.
Why did you put that charm above Linda's door?
What? I fail to see why that is any of your concern. But if you must know, I was only trying to help Linda. Oh, I am at a loss as to what to do about her. A complete loss. Sometimes extraordinary situations require extraordinary measures. I thought that perhaps a charm would help. Whatever it is that's plaguing that poor thing.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Yeah, Mrs. Drake looks like she's wearing a potato sack for a dress.
I like her dress. I think Mom would wear it.
So let's see, do we have the crank? We have the crank now. Okay, so number 1 was frowny face.
Those symbols look familiar.
Frowny face, parrot, liar. These two things, happy face. And now she's gonna bet one of the pieces we
Give
need.
that to me if I win.
Okay, so you know how to play Go Fish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're playing Goldfish Go Fish.
Why?
Because that's what this game is. Oh, okay, I asked for a parrot and she said no parrots. Okay, we don't have any flying horses. Which one should we ask for?
Polyharmony.
Ah. Now she gave us flutes. Okay, now she asks for sad face. Oh, she stole my sad face.
She's like,
She asked for harp. She stole my harp. So she has sad face and harp. That's good for us to know. And she has the one. Okay, what should we ask for? I believe that's supposed to be Uterp. I could be wrong. Okay, what do we ask for now? Let's ask for Cleo. Because we already lost by getting the parrot and the other one. Okay, so yeah, parrot or Polyhymna. Many songs. Oh, it gave me the planet. I don't have a happy face. Oh, and she doesn't have a planet. Oh, she gave me a planet. Oh wait, she did give me the planet. Okay, which one do you think she got? Which one of these three do we ask for?
The Polyhymnia.
Polyhymnia again?
Hymnia. She's got to have him at some point.
Oh, a Calliope. Oh, I just got that,
Oh,
Betty.
Come on.
Please don't ask for something I have. Sad face. Okay, which one do we ask for? Parrot? Yay, she had the parrot. Okay, let's ask for this then. But she just give us smiley face? Ooh, let's ask for smiley face. I know she's got it. Okay, what next? Okay, so we ask for Urania, Euterpe, or Cleo.
Clear. Yeah.
Good job. Euterpe, Thalia, or Urania?
Urania. Sounds like you're saying a bad one.
I'm saying the female version of Uranus. That's what the planet is named after.
Oh, okay.
It means sky or heaven, up in the air. So that's basically where the English word comes from. Okay, so do you want Euterpe, Polyhymnia, Thalia, or Urania?
Polyhymnia.
You gave me two of them. Let's go with Hymnia. Oh, hey, we got a Thalia. Oh, did she get something? Is it her turn? No, it's my turn. So do we want Euterpe or Polyhymnia or Urania?
Urania.
Oh, she gave us it.
Yay!
So do we want Polyhymnia or Euterpe? Let's go with Euterpe because we did Polyhymnia last time and got nothing. Oh. Let's go with Euterpe. I think we won. I'll just take her Calliopes here. That's gotta be it. She's gotta have both of them.
What manner of
I won! All right, Betty, pay up.
Betty?
Yeah, we're playing as Penny. Remember we saw her book? Penelope Penbelin, that signature. This was her puzzle.
Why are we fixing the pipes?
Because we have to fix all the pipes. So let's see, which one haven't we fixed? Did we get this one yet? We did. Okay, so we got this. Did we do the time one yet?
Yeah.
We did time. Okay, we did time, we did the lightning bolt, we did the helmets. I guess we'll try this one. Maybe I have it upside down.
Sounds like I did something right.
Yay! We did it. So all 6 of the pipes are finished. Now what we need to do is that challenge we tried to do earlier. We'll do it again.
Darn, it was too slow.
So we need to try again. We needed to hit all 3 gargoyles in under 10 seconds.
Okay, let's try this again.
And let's hope our friend doesn't interrupt. She's not really my friend.
Go, 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 go! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
We did it, yes. Now here. We just lit the forge.
Oh, something tells me I just succeeded in lighting the forge.
I want to slide in my house. Yeah, that'd be great. Do we want to talk to anybody before we go to the endgame challenge or no?
Forge.
Okay, endgame challenge then.
Endgame challenge. I wonder who the culprit is. It's Ethel.
Who on earth has been trying to trick Linda into thinking she's a werewolf?
Who do you guys think it is?
Who do you
I think Ethel.
You think Ethel has the best motive?
Ethel.
Ethel doesn't want outsiders messing with it. She only wants
I don't like
Penbelins here.
I don't like Ethel. What did you...
It'd be kind of weird if it was Nigel, because he's just here to write a book. So it's like, why would he have a reason to attack
Someone says it was
Linda?
Lulu. Most people say it was Lulu and Ethel.
Lulu and Ethel were totally working together to attack this.
Forge is lit.
Who's Jane again?
The girl.
Oh, why do you think Jane?
Metal.
She doesn't have a reason. Oh, ew! Ew.
There, that looks right.
It's the frog. The frog is the culprit. That's a very cute. Okay, so we've got the key, and we're gonna put the key in here and see who the culprit is.
I need a special key.
Here it is.
Whatever you just found, it's mine. I'm the Penbelin, not you.
What?
I would have found it before you did if I didn't have to sit there all day learning all that other silly rubbish. What is that?
Nobody voted Mrs. Drake? Really? Mrs. Drake? Nobody thought she was the culprit. She's just creepy and strange.
Looks to me like a meteorite.
A rock? 600 years of secrets, and mystery, and puzzles, all because of a stupid rock? No way. There must be something under it.
No, don't touch it.
Back away.
Lassie, help me. It's dark in here. I can't see anything. Get me out of here, please. I'm sorry I was mean to you before. I'm sorry for everything. What do you mean by everything? It's my fault Linda's sick. I mean, she's not really sick. I just made her think she is. I left that curse in her room and gave her allergy pills and put her medicine in a moisturizer.
So remember how the Mrs. Drake had the pills that make you sleepy? She put them inside Linda's food. The hair medicine from her bald uncle, she put inside her hand moisturizer so that Linda's hands got all hairy and gross. And she was the one who put the curse down on Linda's room.
You made her think that she's changing into the beast of Blackmoor, didn't you? I just wanted to go away. I just wanted to be Daddy and me and Mommy, my real Mommy. Please don't make me talk anymore, Nancy. There's no air in here. I can't breathe. I've got to figure out a way to get that box off of her
is happy music playing in the background. Oh, I took notes. Scratching last night. I'm going to take my time.
We're taking...
I don't think the game lets us run. Yeah, we can't escape. So what can we use to pick up that giant box, Mary?
Our hands?
Really? It's too large. Try again. Is there anything in this room you think that would be good for picking up giant boxes?
No, that knight's hands.
This big guy?
Yeah, his hands.
The guy that we can move around the room?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, remember we moved him around the room in this puzzle? So, you want to guide him?
No.
Well, here's where the box is. So how do I reach the box? Yeah, just don't fall into any of those black pits and you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, like, were we gonna call Mrs. Drake? Mrs. Drake is strong enough to lift it?
Poor Linda thinks she was turning into a monster by putting her uncle's hair restorer in Linda's moisturizer. She also slipped Mrs. Drake's allergy pills into Linda's food so she'd feel woozy all the time. An extremely dangerous thing to do. Needless to say, Jane's father was very upset, especially when he found out Jane had done it because she still wants him and her real mother to get back together. After Jane apologized to Linda, and Hugh apologized to both of them, they all resolved to do whatever it takes to become a real family. As for Blackmoor Manor, ever since I told him about all the passageways and gadgetry I discovered, Hugh has become fascinated with his family history, and has ordered Ethel to teach him what she's taught Jane. And while he doesn't believe for a second that the meteorite in that old alchemy lab has magical powers, he has encouraged Jane to come up with a puzzle to help ensure its safekeeping, just as initiates have been doing for centuries. Which reminds me, the Pendlins swore me to secrecy when it comes to all their traditions, so don't tell anybody any of this, okay? Nigel suspected something was up when he came to get his laptop and has been hounding me ever since. This is just the kind of stuff he'd love to include in that unauthorized tell-all he's trying to write. If he calls me one more time, I'm telling on him. To Mrs. Drake. That'll teach him. Ever yours, Nancy.
They swore me to secrecy, but here are some pictures of them doing their secret things in the middle of the night. How did Nigel get Nancy's phone number? Ooh, what kind of detective were
You
we?
could award the title of
Sleuthio Brewis for all-around super sleuthing.
Why are we at the Hogwarts
That's not
symbol?
at all how you spell sleuthing, by the way. Why is there an A in the word sleuthing? I don't know.
Maybe the British person wrote it and then didn't know how to spell.
I don't know. British spelling is sometimes different from American spelling, yeah. Sleuthio, so the I means more. So instead, if it was sleuthor and sleuthior is slightly different, so it means more sleuthy. And issimo, like pianissimo, means very quiet, or fortissimo means very loud. So ior is more, and is most. Issimus, Latin. How does it work? I don't know. Oh, here's a preview for the next game.
The year is 1930, and everything is on the rise. Unemployment, government breadlines, and organized crime. In the midst of it all, a heroine is born. Armed with only a flashlight, a blue roadster, and a spirited resourcefulness, a 16-year-old detective will go on to inspire hope in the hearts of young girls and kisses upon the lips of evildoers everywhere. Her name? Nancy Drew.
What? Whoa, Nancy Drew's in a Nancy Drew game? So, in the next Nancy Drew game, it takes place in 1930. That's the year
The Secret of the Old Clock.
Yeah, that was the first Nancy Drew book. It came out in the year 1930.
Wait, why did they have it as the end one, though?
No, it's saying that's the next, that's a preview for the next game in the Nancy Drew series. Does that make sense?
Okay. Has it come out yet?
It comes out in 2005. We might have to wait a while.
It's
Sorry,
2019!
friends, we're often heard to say how I wish that I could make you stay. She knows though
Isn't this a
they
marathon,
can't
so you're supposed to...
remain. Time will bring them round again.
Aren't you supposed to... Isn't this a marathon, so you're supposed to do the next one?
Yeah, I'll play the next game next.
Can I do it with you?
If you want, we'll see if we can make that magic happen. In any case, thank you very much for watching us play Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmoor Manor.
We'll be back soon. I'm pretty sure.